this is not empowerment. This is being trapped when I'm sitting there just basically breast milk all over my shirt. So that was, not a highlight, but years go on. And a lot of my patients that weren't getting better, who are still coming back to see me, I don't know exactly why, I think they may be kidding me, but they still came back, and some of them were actually starting to get better, and I started to say, well, what are you doing? And they were doing plexus, and then the next one was doing plexus. And so I am pretty conservative and discerning and a bit of a skeptic, just from my background in medical school and science. And so 5 years later, I decided, I think I'm going to look into this plexus, and we're going to give it a go here. And I've been very impressed with the quality of the products, the efficacy of the products, and the stories, you'll hear some testimonials tonight of how they've helped people when other things and conventional treatments, lifestyle change just wasn't doing it. So we will get started, and I'm just going to go to our tree of health here. So really, the focus tonight is kind of on these fundamental systems where the imbalances start to occur. And you can kind of translate this area as being gut health area. And then by the time you get up here, these are the leaves, they're dying, they're about to fall off the tree. This is a disease. The problem all stems from down here. And a lot of times, if you're not healthy in your gut, you can't even start to get to root problems. You just don't have that energy to exercise. You don't know where to start with your diet change. You just don't have it in you to look at your life and say, do I need to change my job? What's stressing me out? So it all affects our overall health, and the real take home is to start to focus on the imbalances here and not wait till it's an actual disease. So, I'm digging deeper, right? Sorry. Okay. So just to go over some of the common statistics and problems that are affecting all of us, 85% of people wake up tired, 53 upon being interviewed feel sluggish. We have a third of adults seriously overweight. Actually, by the time of 45, the number is closer to 40, 45%. So we have other stressors in life going on. Debt, living paycheck to paycheck, just being stressed out, it doesn't help your gut health. Okay, and then I have some general statistics up here. Again, on the fatigue, 70 million people are suffering from a GI imbalance without having overt symptoms. So that's where we're talking about the importance of supporting ourselves and recognizing these imbalances before they become disease. Because we have about a third of us at metabolic risk, which leads to diabetes, which leads to high blood pressure, heart attacks, all of those things. About 8.1 million people have an undiagnosed blood sugar challenge, and that's partly our fault too in the medical community. If the patient's blood sugar is in the gray zone, sometimes we don't have a specific recommendation, and we're not very proactive. But once it hits a certain level, then you get your diabetes medicines and your diagnosis. Food allergies up 50% since 2016. It kind of speaks to just a diffuse increase in inflammation, and asthma up by about a quarter. So we'll get into the products here, and Roy, I don't want to steal the show, but I'll start to talk about it. So the foundational product is Slim, which is the little pink drink that we have samples of today. And I just want to start by saying, we'll get into all the benefits and the ingredients and why it's so great, but just from like a down-to-earth kind of logistical perspective, this product tastes great. It doesn't have artificial dyes. It's not sweetened with artificial sugars. And it really doesn't even require stirring. For that busy person on the go, you can dump it in a glass, pour your water in, and minimal stirring or shaking, and it's completely dissolve. So it's super easy to use. And you can take the little packets with you, whatever you need to do. But just to give a little background information on our guts and why it's important to support them is because our guts do a lot for us. And this was something that really wasn't stressed to me in medical school. And a lot of it are, newer findings over the past 5 years or so. But, of course, we all know our guts are responsible for absorbing our nutrients as well as separating the good from the bad, right? And so helps eliminate the toxins when it's functioning optimally. Our gut is the reservoir for our gut-associated lymphatic tissue, which makes about 80% of our immune cells. Our gut provides about 90% of our serotonin, which is the healthy brain hormone. And our gut is the residence of about 300 trillion bacteria that make up our microbiome. And this is crucial to optimal health because our microbiome and these bacteria that live in our gut assist in vitamin production, such as B12 and vitamin K. These bacteria also assist in blood sugar balance and decreasing inflammation, as well as really making sure that we're making a lot of enzymes that we need to process our hormones, especially during that perimenopause, menopause time for women. This is very crucial. So those are all the things, we kind of, not all the things, but the top things we need our gut for. An unhealthy gut may have kind of shriveled up cells that have gaps between them. So now you're not clearly eliminating the toxins, but some of the toxins may be seeping through into your bloodstream. That sets up inflammation, that triggers increases in cortisol, and the downward spiral goes from there. And we know now that when you have higher levels of inflammation in the body, it can cause disease states across the board. And so we don't want to name any specific disease states, but people who have increased inflammation in their system can suffer from headaches all the way down to issues with their endocrine glands and struggle with weight gain too. So SLIM, how does this help? Well, SLIM is chock full of antioxidants that come from natural sources such as beetroot and mulberry, which provide polyphenols and lots of healing substances for the gut. So we keep those cells, those tight junctions close together, and we improve the ability of our gut to, filter out the toxins, absorb the nutrients, and keep the inflammation low. We also in SLIM have, in the XOS version, have prebiotics, which actually help nourish the good bacteria in our body. And the studies for this product have shown that it increases levels of healthy bacteria, including Akkermansia, which is a microbiome that is associated with weight loss. So for many people on this product, it's kind of what they need to get that weight loss kicked in. Other people, not so much. Maybe if they had a malabsorption issue, now they're healing their gut, they're going to absorb the nutrients better and maybe get to a healthier weight. So it can go both ways. And then also there are many plant-based ingredients in SLIM that help with blood sugar regulation. And one of these is chlorogenic acid, which is an extract from green tea. There are also things like chromium propionate, all substances that are known to help regulate blood sugar. And without, insulin spikes, we tend to do better with our weight loss efforts, because when your body is sensing, high glycemic load and spiking insulin as a result of that, you kind of go more into a fat storage mode. And that's not, ideal for health. So, anything more to say on that? Oh, this is the video. Okay.
Okay. Do you know that feeling when something in your body is just off? Gas, bloating, immune challenges, mood swings, indigestion, weight gain. Your gut plays a big role in your overall health. In fact, 70% of the cells needed for a healthy immune system and 90% of your mood-enhancing serotonin originate in your gut. Gut flora also impacts your digestive health, your metabolism, and even your weight. Food, lifestyle choices, and the environment can harm your gut. But there is something that can help. Introducing Plexus Triplex. It's the supercharged boost your gut needs to improve your health from the inside out. Triplex works in 3 ways. It removes harmful microbes and substances, supporting your body's natural detoxification processes. It restores a healthy balance to your intestinal tract and replenishes with 2 billion beneficial microorganisms in every capsule. And it rebalances, helping your microbiome thrive while helping support healthy glucose metabolism. Triplex's breakthrough system is the key to a healthy gut and a happier life without all the gas, bloating, indigestion, and mood swings. Sounds great, right? And by the way, Triplex has also been clinically shown to promote weight loss. You won't just feel better, you'll have something to show for it. With scientifically supported ingredients and innumerable benefits, it's the smartest choice you can make for your gut, your health, and your life. Plexus Triplex. A better life begins in the gut.
Sometimes in pictures worth 1,000 words, right? The products here are high quality. There aren't a ton of them, and it's good. We don't need to be overwhelmed to optimize our health. One thing that we'll point out the Vital Biome is the probiotic, which is 8 different strains of really high quality probiotics. X Factor Plus is a fully methylated multivitamin, which is great. And one product that is not listed here is a newer product called MetaBurn, and some of you may be particularly interested in that tonight because that is really a product to help support healthy weight loss. And I was very pleased with the release of this product because, especially this time of year, we have so many people making their New Year's resolutions to finally lose weight, and I end up seeing a lot of patients in the office asking for prescription medications to help them achieve that. And it's really not a great option. And things like phentermine that have been around for a long time and are approved for weight loss use can be cardiotoxic. It's rare, but I'm totally comfortable giving a patient a prescription for that without a little bit of worry, like I hope the heart is okay. And that's ridiculous. We can do better than that. So MetaBurn is not up here, but the website has a lot of information about it. There's 11 different ingredients in it. They're all plant-derived. And, with things like ginseng and rhodiola, which are adaptogens, that have been a part of ancient civilizations for thousands of years. So we have kind of this historical information on the efficacy of these ingredients. And also, we're starting to get more scientific data on, for example, ginseng has been shown to positively affect cortisol levels, specifically lowering cortisol levels, which promotes a better metabolism when it comes to weight loss. So MetaBurn, I kind of look at it as just a really comprehensive, safe product for assisting you in weight loss. The 3 big categories are: 1, it has antioxidants from green tea. 2, it has mood stabilizers. So things like, L-theanine, rhodiola, the ginseng have been shown to help balance our adrenals, have been shown to help boost our serotonin levels and even our dopamine levels. So this is a really good thing when you're trying to get motivated about being healthy and exercising and all of that. I mean, if you're depressed and down in the dumps and tired, you're not going to feel like doing much. So that's the second big category.
So this is going to be recorded, so she's going to see it. But my assistant, Mandy. So like when you're trying to lose weight, right? You can feel a little calorie deprived. Slim definitely helps with that. Metaburn helps with that more. It actually helps you burn about 150 extra calories a day. But it also has that rhodiola and some mood enhancing, and she's saying mood enhancing. So Mandy's my assistant, and she's pretty serious. Like, I sent you something the other day, and I was like, could we do this and this and this? And she sent that, okay, cool, with the sunglass emoji. And I was like, she is having a good day. And I talked to her later, and she was like, I'm loving this better. Like, I'm sleeping, but I'm getting so much done. So it has an adaptogen in it. That's what the rhodiola is. And it actually, like, Debbie is loving it. So when you're trying to use a dish, like you're trying to make, I love what Dr. Stephanie said, is it's not just for weight loss, it's kind of not. If you're absorbing nutrients, you can actually put on weight if that's what you need. But you lose weight if that's what you need. But if you want to lose extra weight and you want to feel amazing and send like sunglass emojis, you want the better. Okay?
Yeah, and then kind of the third, and you know, probably the most important part of the MetaBurn are the benefits it has on your metabolism. So things like grains of paradise, which can actually decrease visceral fat, increase your brown fat is going to burn more calories. It has extract from the mint family that can help with glucose regulation, extracts from other types of herbs that, like dandelion, that can work as mild diuretics. So just a great, safe, comprehensive product for weight loss, taking into consideration that it's not just about calories, but it's about mood, it's about addressing the adrenals and helping with the energy and metabolism. So, what are we next? Oh, next we're going to do this.
Oh. So that's not
Oh, finish your story. Yeah. Don't make it good for time. Yeah. Okay.
So well, I just say Debbie's one of the patients that kept coming back to me, even though I couldn't help her. But
you guys caught me off guard. I was pulling myself together. Okay. I went on lecture originally to lose weight because I had degenerative issues in my back and I could not exercise. I could not sit down. I could only stand up or lie down for probably a year and a half. So I was very depressed and sad and went to all the doctors and nobody could do anything because there was too many things wrong with me. So, including this one, we couldn't do anything. And so I started classes and just to take off some of the weight, so at least I wouldn't be so depressed and have a little more energy. And within, I think, about 2.5 months, I was about 80% pain free. Awesome. And now I can, do you have my picture?
now she'll do that.
It's dramatic. I did, I think, 450 squats yesterday and 350 push-ups. And I don't take any pain medicine at all. And I can pretty much outrun my 16-year-old and my younger husband. And I have tons of MetaBurn, well, all the products give you tons of energy anyways, but that's just an added bonus to it. Yeah, it's made me definitely get a lot more done than I already did. Yes. Yeah, we all chase her when we're walking. Yeah. What's so fast? And I couldn't do anything except cry pretty much every day. Yeah. So
I'm very grateful for And so just emphasizing again, these products are really no risk. They are backed by world-class medical science. So that builds our confidence in using them as well as hearing these great testimonials. Okay, this just kind of is a slide that represents what can be happening on the inside of our digestive systems with the overgrowth of yeast or candida. And a lot of times these symptoms are not so obvious what's going on. Patients can present just with like bloating, not feeling well, low energy, a little this, a little that. You know, products like the Triplex can do a great deal to help eliminate toxins and replenish the gut with healthy bacteria. So we also have some skin slides on here too, just to bring it home that a lot of times what's happening on the inside is going to be reflected on the outside. So, you know, someone with acne, something like that, it's not just an external problem. You know, we see it all the time. Psoriasis, not just an external problem, many times linked to inflammation. Many times the root is leaky gut syndrome or things like that. Okay, so we're going to kind of get into skincare products a bit because we want to go, you know, we want to have a healthy gut, we want to look good on the outside too. And honestly, not to be superficial, but this was the product that got me hooked on plexus. And mainly because there's a lot of skincare products out there, but this Joyome is unique in that its approach is to establish a healthy microbiome and healthy flora on your skin too. And what we're finding is that in doing so, along with some other high quality ingredients, the results are phenomenal. Patients are noticing greater luminosity to their skin, smaller pores, less acne breakouts, less fine lines and wrinkles, less hyperpigmentation. So this is a really exciting finding. This is a list of absolutely not ingredients that are not allowed. This is another reason why I was sold on this product, because I was looking for something cleaner. You know, half the time we're at battle because we have so many toxins we're trying to process through our bodies, and then we're applying it on our skin. So this is huge to me, to be able to use a product and feel good about it and not have to worry about the kind of unwanted side effects. This is a real life model of Joyome, and she started, I think this was her 1 month follow-up picture. And yes, the lighting is a little different, but still you cannot deny, I mean, look at her neck. In my practice, we do Botox, we do fillers, we have all kinds of fun. And that is great for lines and wrinkles, but it's not really going to do much for, you know, skin pigment issues. And the laxity in the neck, I can't even, I mean, she would have to have surgery to have that resolved. There's no filler that's going to do that. Botox is not going to do that. Maybe some aggressive laser. So it's really phenomenal, the kinds of results that people are getting. This goes back again to the consciously clean ingredients that we all like. And then a little more about how Joyome is clinically proven to leave the skin more radiant and more vibrant. And this was done with the study, so the women in the study had their skin imaged with a Vizia, I believe it's a Vizia CR, it's like a digital camera that's computerized and objectively measures different endpoints in the skin, such as the depth of wrinkle, pore size, hydration, things like that. And they track these women, you know, week 1, week 2, week 4, week 8, and experience things like 100% reduction in terms of facial lines and wrinkles, wrinkles, 97% reduction in pore size. We had better skin elasticity, hydration, just huge benefits. And a simple to use product too, which is another thing we come back to again and again. They really made it really simple. And these products, one in the AM, one in the PM, goes on your entire face, under your eyes, and on your neck. Now, I don't know about you guys, but before this, I was using like 7 products. And that was just in the morning, so. So we love it. And then these are some of the active ingredients. The retinoid ester is a great form of retin-A, basically. But this is less irritating, goes after those deeper lines, the visible age spots. Just all kinds of natural based ingredients, the red clover, lactic acid is a popular one that blends together to make a really nice product for the skin. So that's kind of what I have to say. We will get into more of Lori's part of the presentation, and she's gonna kind of just let you think about what if.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay, so what if this could change everything? This has definitely changed everything for me. It's changed everything for Debbie. It's changed everything for Stephanie, a lot of her patients. So for 5 years, she saw people come in and saw results that she could not get for them. So she decided to take a look, and she's here today. So see, you would look at a pink drink like that, you would think, how could it do so much? But once again, it's stabilizing blood sugar, it's increasing gut health dramatically. The fact that you have that rise in akkermansia is associated with fit, lean, healthy people. And so food allergies, like today, when you're take your kid to school, you have so many restrictions in what you can pack for them because of the food allergy issue. When I went to school, I don't know about you guys, but that was completely unheard of. So we are exposed to so much in our environment that is just destroying our health. And this is just a really simple solution. And so I don't know what's coming after here. Oh, anyway, gotta say some more. So the video that you guys are gonna watch, these are 6 women that I personally know. Okay, so I personally know. And this has changed their health, this has changed their finances. The reason I was a stay-at-home mom for 25 years before I decided to work this business, I homeschooled my kids. When I got exposed to these products, kind of like Dr. Stephanie, I said, I'm not stupid. These are very inexpensive. They answer so many needs that people have. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this as a business because you cannot go to the store or go online and purchase Plexus. You have to purchase it from a person. So I paid $39.95 for my business. And I can tell you, if your goal is 6 figures a year, I did reach that in my first year, and 7 figures a year is not unattainable in this company. And I just feel like I have to say that because that is an incredible business opportunity. So you heard me tell you, I came from Tennessee, I brought it back to California, so I'm the diamond in the company. There's only one diamond living in the state of California still, and that would be me. And so it's not like any other business. Like if you ever watch Shark Tank, you guys watch Shark Tank. So you see those people, they come up and they're like, they have to mortgage their houses and they have to do, because they came up with a great idea. So what's great about Plexus is that the idea is already there for you. You don't have to stock any inventory. You don't have to do anything besides be consistent. If you're gonna do it as a business, you do have to be consistent. And so I would really be shortchanging you tonight if I didn't touch on that. So this video these are my friends. And this has been awesome for them.
Growing up, I would have said I was healthier than everyone else. I was really strong. I could do push-ups, I played volleyball, I worked construction, I rode horses, but I also knew that I was a kid who would go to bed at 8:30 at night. If I overdid myself for a few days, then I would be sick for a couple of weeks. Because because I struggled with health, I had to learn more. I actually met James in New Mexico. I look on top of this really sharp cliff, and there is this handsome redhead, Elaine. I climbed up this cliff, and he was impressed. He was highly impressed, and that was it. We were history. We got married after. So after we got married, we actually moved to take care of my grandparents. What we didn't realize is the house that we moved into was moldy. I started seeing health issues that just dominoed in the wrong direction drastically. I was airman skater, losing my muscle, and I couldn't get pregnant, so I wanted to have another baby. I like to light up the world. I like to make people's lives better. I like to make my family's life better. I look at this and I think, I didn't have the energy to be delightful. I didn't have the energy for them to light in me or for me to delight in them. I just remember thinking, I'm so tired. It's hard to be a good mom when you don't feel good. It's hard to be a good wife when you don't have the energy to even have a conversation. It's hard to be happy when you don't have the energy to smile. I had to make some really big decisions. I was going to keep going the rest of my life, fighting for everything I had and losing, or I had to do something radical. As I took my products, within 3 months of doing this, I was getting up for about 3 hours a day. At a year, I was traveling around and speaking that I'm thriving, not surviving. And then after 2.5 years, I couldn't believe it, honestly. I remember my friend calling me up at nighttime, and she said, at 4 a.m. we're leaving to do a Spartan race. And she picked me up. She came with us because he expected to pull me off the field. Ran 5 miles and 25 obstacles. And out of over 900 women, I got 43rd place. And I remember just thinking, I'm alive. I'm not just alive, I'm thriving, I'm healthy. I knew that I was not just healthy, I was strong, I was better. I had my life back. The delight that I had for my kids, for life, for myself, for being able to be out in the outdoors. I got pregnant and had an incredible birth, incredible pregnancy, healthiest baby I've ever had, healthiest baby I've ever seen. It's been such a blessing to have a third kiddo. We're excited because we want more. I want to raise wonderful little humans that make a difference in everything. Now that I'm healthy, I want to live. Like, I want to thrive. I want to do things. I want to travel. I want to be present and just enjoy everything that's out there, and I'm loving it. I'm excited about the blessing of life. I'm Shoshana, and this is my story.
So, I'm holding back tears right now. Okay. So, as I said before, my name is Amanda. Just oh. You hear me? Where am I sitting? Right here. Right here. Okay. You guys all hear me? Yeah. Okay, so yes, this is me. You said we can go for it? We'll just go for it.
Go for it. You're on YouTube though too, but go for it.
Okay, so my story is really long and complicated, so I found a great way to kind of condense it down for you guys. I'm going to go over all of the diagnoses that I've had and kind of tell you my story. So if I were to start at the top, I was diagnosed with a pituitary tumor. non-operable. Hypoparathyroidism, which doctors at Mayo Clinic or Stanford might see one case in their entire lifetime. Hypertension, heart disease, stenosis in both of my kidneys that was throwing out an enzyme that was basically telling my body, you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain. Even though my brain was getting enough oxygen, there was something that just wasn't connecting with that. I pretty much had ovarian cysts every single month. They were rupturing at least every other month. Lots of kidney stones, lots of rinsing out pain, pretty much all over my body just because the pressure inside of my body was so great. My joints hurt so bad they were scanning for cancer. My bones hurt. I couldn't lay down and watch Netflix without being in so much pain. Doctors kind of just started thinking I was going crazy. But if you were to go back, I was the normal, healthy, happy kid. I ran around. My mom always had me in something. I was always in a sport, swimming, basketball. If you like softball, I was in the outfield. I was center. And I loved it. I loved doing stuff, but everything was hard for me. When I was little, I got sick, and they put me on an antibiotic. And then I got better. And then I would get sick again, and then I would get put on another antibiotic, and it kind of just started this domino effect. And by the time I got to high school, I couldn't think. I'd gone from being a straight A student to barely passing. It's embarrassing to say, but I couldn't retain anything. I couldn't really do anything. I was diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and my doctors basically said, "You don't know what to do with you. You have what's called white coat syndrome," which means I got into the doctor's office and they said, "You're nervous. This hypertension we're seeing severe enough that it was 160 over 110, 120. If I got stressed, it would be 180 over 190. For my systolic, my diastolic would be about 130. So you can imagine over time what that could do to your heart, what that could do to your brain and your nervous system. I literally could not think, and people just thought I was flaking. People thought I was making it up. When my grades really started to plummet because I wanted to be a nurse practitioner, I loved people, and I wanted to get back in health, and at the time holistic health, but I knew if you wanted to, really help a lot of people, you had to become some kind of a medical professional. So I ended up going to school to become that, but had to drop out because they told me I was going to have brain surgery, which never ended up happening. And so they said, "We don't know what we're going to do with you. We're going to send you to Mayo Clinic." So I went over there, I saw about 9 different doctors, and they basically said, "So you have this issue, and this issue, and this issue." And they didn't really know what was going on. I had one doctor, and he was actually through med school before any of the other doctors came in at Mayo Clinic. One doctor out of 9 asked me, "What are you eating?" One. Not one talked to me about inflammation, not one talked to me about gut health, not one talked to me about supplements. They didn't do anything. I told them I'm Whole30. I wasn't eating any sugar. I wasn't having any dairy. I made everything that I ate. I was eating extremely clean, no alcohol, nothing. All organic. And they said, "We don't know what to do. We're putting you on medication." And it was awful because when he handed me the prescription, he said, "You cannot get pregnant on this." He told me, "You can't have a family on this. If you get pregnant on this, that baby's not going to survive because that baby will be born without a renal system." And it's awful because you don't really realize how much you want something until it's taken away from you. And I didn't realize how much I wanted babies until I was told, "You can't have them." And it was crazy because I was doing that. When my blood pressure came down, I was able to think a little bit better, but nothing else went away. My pain didn't go away, the cravings didn't go away, even though I was doing Whole30. I was doing everything that I thought I could do. I started juicing, nothing went away, none of my symptoms went away, and I just kind of got used to it. I like to tell people all the time, if you're just thrown into my body, and you weren't used to that kind of pain, if you weren't used to being able to not think and everything, you would probably just start screaming. But I had gotten used to it. That had been my life. And pretty much right as soon as I got used to that, my disability went out. I had been on disability for quite some time. And you guys know the bills don't care. The bills come regardless. And so I had to go back to work.
And I was working at the time as a private in-home care professional taking care of people. And I saw a video that Dr. Willis, a chiropractor back there, he's amazing, put up in the middle of the night, and it was a random guy. I've never seen him before, just following a chiropractor, he said, you're scrolling, and I saw him, and this guy was just talking about how supplements gave him back his life, and it honestly made me really angry. I got really upset, and I pretty much, in my mind, thought, how dare you? I've been to, Mayo Clinic doctors, arguably some of the best doctors in the world. I've been to Stanford Hospital. I've been all over. They had actually got to the point where they couldn't figure out in the States, and I never told her this, they were Skyping doctors around the world asking what they could do. And they didn't know. And I said, if you're going to tell me that I can take a couple of these pills and that's going to go away, you're crazy. So I got on Plexus to prove it didn't work, which is hilarious to me because here we are. I started with a triplex. And at the time, it wasn't the microbiome activating triplex. It didn't have the XOS in it. It was just the basic Slim and the Probiotic and Bioprinters. And it was amazing because I got on it and didn't really feel anything. And then about 2 weeks in, I started to not feel so great. And I got really upset. And I like talking about this because it gets me really excited, because if you're on Facebook, you'll probably see someone posting, oh my gosh, Plexus gave me this, Plexus gave me that, da, da, da. It's your body doing what it was designed to do. Plexus doesn't heal your body, no supplement does. Plexus gives your body the tools it needs to be able to take care of itself and to fill those gaps. And that's exactly what it did for me. I had no idea how bad my leaky gut was, but after being on antibiotics for a year straight, this is disgusting to say, but I basically had poo in my blood. Same thing, all of that stuff was leaking out. That's what leaky gut is, into your blood, causing inflammation, causing toxins and issues, and candida. We're really going for it. And so what happened was I didn't know the sun was going in. It was starving that bad bacteria. Probiotic was going in, and it was killing it. And Bioprinters was going in, and literally, you already use like hydrogen peroxide. The fizzies, these little bubbles, does the same thing inside your body, It literally scrubs toxins off of your cells. And I had no idea that that's what it was doing when I didn't feel good. And Dr. Willis encouraged me. He said, Amanda, remember, you prepared for this. He was like, how much radiation do you have in your body? How many surgeries have you had? Medications, all of that stuff. You've been on a lot of things in your body. Your body is trying to get it out. You need to trust your body. And I said, well, I can either do one of two things. I can either say, forget this and keep living the way I'm living, or really give it a shot. And I said, how long is it going to take? And he said, just try it for 60 days. Just keep doing it for 60 days, because it came with that 60-day money back guarantee. So I said, okay. So I drank my water, I did my Plexus like a good girl, and it was amazing. I don't love saying this, but of course I was on the toilet when I got this great little miracle. It was like someone flipped a switch. Just the whole world, my whole world became brighter. I was able to focus. I felt like I was present. I didn't feel like I was just coasting in this fog. You get home from the grocery store, you're like, oh my God, I don't know how I got home. That was me 24/7. And slowly, I saw all of these things start to disappear. It wasn't like a medication, so I didn't really notice until he pointed it out to me. Because he called me one day and he was like, how you doing? And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing great. What's up? Just getting off work. And he said, so I've never heard you say that before. He was like, I want you to take a couple moments and think what's different. And so I was driving and I was like, I'm sleeping. And doctors at Mayo told me that I was more sleep deprived than Marines. I wasn't in discomfort anymore. I was able to think. I was able to be present, do my job, and actually chart and be able to remember all of the blood pressures and the readings and everything that I was taking. And I wasn't getting heart flutters anymore. And I realized all this, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually kind of cool. And that's kind of when I started to dive into these products and what they did, and I learned what was different. Because before Plexus, I was on $500+ worth of supplements from a naturopath. I was on a probiotic. I was on a very, very expensive probiotic that needed to be refrigerated.
I was on enzymes. I was doing everything that I needed to do, and it didn't work instead. And so without going into all the little details, once I learned why, I started telling my mom about it because my mom had issues, and I started telling my cousin about it. And that's when Dr. Wallace tricked me into this. He tricked me into coming to this meeting and told me that, oh, this is just for product takers, help me take your products better. You can learn more about it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going alone. So I'm bringing my best friend that I've known since kindergarten. And I sat right there. And as soon as I realized what it was, I was saying, oh my God, it's Mary Kay. I was like, I need to get out of here right now. And thank God I was just introvert enough that I decided not to leave. And I got to meet Lori and Amber, and I got to listen to their stories, and I just realized how much people need this and the business opportunity. And at the time, I was working very hard. I was working 72-hour shifts, okay? Working very, very hard in healthcare, doing what I knew to grind. And once I saw the income chart, you put it up? Okay. You ever see it? My eyes flew straight to the very top. I was like, okay, so we're going to try. Because every single person I know has blood and they have a gut. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to retire at 50 and maybe get to go on a vacation a year. So I decided to go for it. And it has been the most rewarding job, I can even say, because it doesn't feel like a job. I get to be with the most amazing, heartfelt people that truly care. And this community, I've seen a lot of companies, is just so, so different. And I've never made this. I know this is an uncomfortable subject, but I have never in my life made this amount of money with 2 California state licenses in healthcare as I did here, with no training before. And I'm very much an introvert. If you can't tell, so up here stuttering, very nervous. And it's just like caring, just loving on one person at a time and listening to their story and sharing, because once you realize how much people need this, it's utterly life-changing. And I'm not going to cry. I know I have to wrap it up. I'm not going to cry. But I did want to dedicate my testimony to my cousin Denise, who passed away from autoimmune disease last Friday. She was on Plexus. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that she had no discomfort because of Plexus. None. She had discomfort for one day, called me and told her what to do. She'd been on a certain supplement, it was Ease, for less than a day. And her husband called me, almost crying, saying, thank you so much for sharing. And she was never in any more discomfort from that day on. Because of Plexus, she was able to regain the feeling back in her feet, her toes to grip, so she could actually walk to the bathroom. And some under control worked way better than she thought it would. She called me one day telling me, I need to change back to the microbiome because this works too well. And I said, what do you mean? People with, inflammation issues are doing great on this one. And she said, I can't eat my whole tub of ice cream anymore. And so, of course, I was happy about that. But I promised her, and I said a little prayer before I came here today, that I'll tell you guys how important this is. And but I know that there's a lot of products out there. And if you're not on Plexus, I really encourage you to think about it and to at least try it. Because you really have nothing to lose with the 60-day money-back guarantee. These are the most amazing products I've ever seen and used in my entire lifetime. And if her dying and her sleep had happened before Plexus, I would be in the hospital right now. My blood pressure still skyrocketed from waking up to hearing a noise I never want to hear again. But I didn't, my hands didn't turn black like they used to, because I've had Raynaud's phenomenon. My feet didn't turn blue like they used to when I got stressed. I didn't pass out like I used to, and I can honestly say it's because of Plexus. I just want to thank you guys for listening to the story, and that's my cue.
Okay, so
No. Oh my God. I was like, okay.
thank you so much. That was amazing. And it's always hard to come back after Amanda because, yeah, but I see so many faces here. Like I see Chrissy or Christy? Christy and her amazing weight loss complete transformation. And so there's probably a lot of people that you guys know that really need these products. And the least expensive way to purchase them is wholesale. And as I told you, that's $39.95 a year for your membership. And then you purchase, it's kind of like a Costco membership, and then you purchase that wholesale cost, and then people can purchase from you. And so the what if is really, you know, for me, I'm very, very, very grateful for these products. There's so many people that I know that their lives would not have been changed and helped and improved if I had not been talked to about them. And so, and then also from the business side, it's just been phenomenal for me. It's been phenomenal for my daughter. And so, not even from a health standpoint alone, but specifically from the health standpoint, you want to I remember when I first sat down with Dr. Stephanie, and her eyes were all focused because she was like, okay, tell me what this is, because it is working amazingly. So we're going to be here tonight for you guys to answer any kind of questions. I'm going to do a little bit of a training afterwards, after we allow people to leave that want to leave. But certainly we want to try these products and we want to be able to help other people. So thank you for coming.
So much. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming out tonight. And like Laura said, they're available for taking questions afterwards. She's going to have a small group too. And I do definitely recommend that you at least think about, you know, the imbalances that may be going on in your immune systems and how to be proactive with that. And if you have questions about how that system help you, we're definitely here to help you out.
Thank you.
So we never got it to go to YouTube. We did.